Ladies and gentlemen, so today is day 6 of the Trials of the King quest. Tomorrow we have the big one, ladies and gentlemen, Trials of the Infinite. But today's one, I don't imagine is going to be too bad, because the node is only True Strike that you've got to deal with. So essentially it's like you can't bring Quake. That's pretty much it. But today isn't looking too bad in terms of potential opponents. So we're just going to get up the infographic from Pixelmancer on Reddit, see what we could potentially be going up against in the list here on day 6. We've got potentially Hulk, Medusa, Star-Lord, Classic Spider-Man, Spider-Man Symbiote, Iron Fist, Juggernaut, Thor, Drax, and Spider-Man Stark Enhanced. So it's kind of a mixture of champions that are a little bit annoying to fight, and also ones that are relatively easy. I think the absolute worst case scenario for today is a Classic Spider-Man, a Symbiote Spider-Man, and probably also a Juggernaut there. But yeah, if this infographic is correct, then all we have to deal with as well is True Strike in terms of the nodes. So yeah, hopefully today should not be too bad at all. So I think we're gonna kind of gear up the team. I don't think we need anybody too special today, but I think just in case you get a Classic Spider-Man, evade countering champions, I reckon they're gonna be they're gonna be fairly good to pack. So let's see. Oh, my Iceman at the moment, he's currently in Alliance War, so I might go for potentially another Gwenpool. Yeah, I think we've got just so much raw power in this team at the moment that regardless of what we get, we should be fine. And we've also got Hulk for the stuns, so let's jump into this on expert difficulty and see who we roll. So we've got Symbiote Spider-Man, who might be a little bit of a pain. We got Classic Hulk and then Stark Enhanced Spider-Man. Hulk and Stark Enhanced Spider-Man shouldn't be too bad. But I'd say, I don't know, we got kind of like a medium level difficulty. It could have been substantially worse, I'd say. Well, let's have a look. There's also Fury as well on 100% attack. So yeah, basically, if you get hit, you are going to be wrecked, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you need to keep in mind, is rule number 1 for today is do not get hit and do not bring Quake, because True Strike is going to render Quake almost completely useless. Well, actually, almost completely useless. I wouldn't say. Well, you can still play Quake the standard way. You just can't, charge up those heavy attacks. Right, I didn't want to risk attacking into the evade there just for safety. Another 5 combo, fire off a special 1, ambush. Very, very decent start on that with the Symbiote Spider-Man, so not too bad. 23 hits of the 5-star Gwenpool, although she's probably quite overpowering for this day. But I think even in the worst case scenario, this is, I would say, one of the easier days that we've had. But tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, that is where it gets pretty hype, and we are going to be doing Trial of the Infinite, because I feel like Trial of the Infinite, I think it's 6 fights in, 1 for every single day. Obviously, the rewards are quite a bit buffed up. It's 700 5-star shards, and also 2 guaranteed 5-star signature stone crystals. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the rewards there, man. That's going to be pretty sweet to add to kind of the blade pile. I think we're at 12 chances for 5-star blade at the moment, but we're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very close to 13, and I think, by the end of the blade run, because, what is it? It runs, the crystal runs for 14 days, so 8 of those days are actually into next month's event quest. So yeah, I could probably get somewhere between, I imagine, 14 or 15 tries at 5-star blade, and if I do not get him after all of those tries, then yeah, I'm going to be a little bit salty, I would imagine. Come on, Gwenpool, let's just auto-win this Fiesta, man. Okay, we just need to be careful. Drop him below, 50%. He gains that 10% chance to evade from his awakened ability. But there we go. Oh, man, that was an absolutely glorious day. This is my favorite day so far, man. I'm really, really liking day 6. So let's see what we get in terms of rewards. Is today the day we can get a Wakandan Ultimate Crystal? And the answer to that is no, but we got the 5-star crystal, so that's alright there, lads. And also the Essence of Strength. I've totally forgotten what this one does. What was it? Increases the attack of your champions. Man, I cannot wait to chuck on all 6 of the boosts tomorrow. I think that's going to be super, super fun to do. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the main account on this event. It's time to jump over to the free-to-play account and, see which enemies we encounter. So, be right back. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to tackle this quest on the free-to-play account. Now, one thing to note on this account is my Blade, Starknight, Spider-Man, and Ghost Rider currently are in Alliance War, so there's going to be no Blade today to deal with this stuff, but I think... is this team going to be good enough? Do I want to swap anybody around? Like, I'm just trying to think, let's get up the list of opponents again and see who we could potentially be fighting. So I think, like, Spider-Man Classic is, probably the worst case scenario, and I think, to be honest, Iceman should be able to deal with him. I think I want to swap out, and this is just a bit of a weird choice, but I really like playing Netflix Daredevil. He's grown on me a little bit, so if we fight a classic Spider-Man, I'm gonna use the Netflix Daredevil just for the increased stun duration there. So yeah, let's see who we roll and who we get in this expert map. So we got the Symbiote Spider-Man, we got Medusa, and also Drax, so that is not too bad. There's a free opponents, the Scarlet Witch can just absolutely tear through. Right, let's have a little bit of a think. Do I want to play, maybe, let's play a little bit of Netflix Daredevil, lads, just for the finesse there. Like, I love doing the, the 7 combos on Netflix Daredevil. I find those so fun, man. They're such a great time. So yeah, I'm becoming, slowly, a bit of a Netflix Daredevil fanboy. Just absolutely loving this champion, but the same you can do this combo as well with just the standard version of Daredevil. It's just, you know, we've had to to warm up to this character a little bit on this account. Well, we had to until we got insanely lucky, man, and then just kept on winning everything. Netflix Daredevil love, ladies and gentlemen. Netflix Daredevil love. Look at this, beautiful kill so far. Okay, is he gonna attack into me? I just want to be very careful of that evade, man, because Symbiote Spider-Man's one, you really do have to watch out, because it is a good, I think it goes up to like 40% chance at high tube levels. Oh no, I messed up badly there. Okay, if we can get like a double medium into special one, I reckon we can finish this one off. Come on, man, Netflix Daredevil, this is what the channel, the subs, they want to see. That heroic Netflix Daredevil Symbiote Spider-Man True Strike takedown. Right, double medium, go into a 5 combo, fire off a special 1, and the video game has been won. Netflix Daredevil, best champion, what is it, 2018 confirmed. Right, let's go for Medusa up next, and we could use the Scarlet Witch just a little bit too easy there, man. So we're gonna go for Netflix Daredevil again, and we'll see how we do. Just hopefully as well, this courageous video playing Netflix Daredevil inspires a new generation of Netflix Oh, she's got... I was trying to figure out, actually, why she had 4 stacks of Fury. And then I remembered she probably has one from the node. Right, I don't really want to use the stun there, because we've got to bait our special attack. Come on, Medusa. Got living strands as well. Right, 2 attacks in. She should auto-block. Right, let's throw a 5 combo. Special 2 stun. And then, actually, we can't really... Oh, we're just going to balls it. I'm already regretting ballsing it. Yeah, that auto block is going to screw me. Oh, man, I shouldn't have done that. Mistakes were made, lads. Why did I do that against Medusa? That was a dumbass move, boys. That was a real dumbass move. R.I.P. Daredevil. He got pretty much through to, well, almost Medusa, but, you know, he did good against the Symbiote Spider-Man. So let's just finish this off with Scarlet Witch. Let's get Medusa down. Let's get that Drax boy in the bin. And then we're sorted, lads. We are sorted. Come on, let's get some nullifies going on here. But yeah, I think today seems like, arguably the easy... Well, it depends who you roll. There's a lot of RNG, a lot of variance. I imagine if you roll the Juggernaut, a classic Spider-Man, and a Symbiote Spider-Man, you might have a slightly differing opinion. But regardless of which, you know, they didn't have extortionate health pools at all. I think Symbiote Spider-Man only had like about 36,000 health. So even if you do roll the worst champions, like, there's not much of them to take down. And you can do it with a Netflix Daredevil. For the finesse, boys. For the finesse. There we go. It's just a little bit easier with Scarlet Witch to fight these characters. Especially against Drax, man. Well, let's see if we can get a Wakandan Ultimate Crystal. There's going to be 10 potential chances of one now. If I don't get a Wakandan Ultimate Crystal all month, man, I'm going to be bummed. But yeah, it looks like we didn't luck out today. We didn't get that Wakandan Ultimate Crystal. So, yeah, 10 tries, ladies and gentlemen. But I've heard from Reddit as well that the drop rate on those, even in Expert, seems to be insanely low. It's like barely, I think, like 1 or 2% from what people seem to be reporting. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed today's video, feel free to smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you all have an absolutely fantastic day.